So the Hawks are now in the prelim after playing their best game of the season. The Hawks will face the Cats on Friday night. The Hawks are officially in the preliminary final. Let's get into it. G'day guys, ET back with another video, and ever since last year's semi-final loss to Port Adelaide, everyone thought, yeah, we're one kick away from the prelim. We could definitely make it next season if things fall our way. Well, day went down, we don't have our best player, yeah, it's going to be hard. No, we still made it. We played pretty much a perfect game. The Hawks set the tone from the very start. 3 goals in the first 2 minutes or so. Nuke had 5 touches and 4 clearances in the first 7 to 8 minutes and was massive, easily best on ground. The Wizard kicked 2 huge goals in the first quarter, including one running towards the boundary, about to get tackled, almost tackled as he kicked it, snuck it through. It was an amazing goal, one of the best goals of the night. Yes, the Crows did answer back and kick 3 straight of their own, but players like Scrimshaw and Battle down back just set the tone and were pretty much perfect all night. The second quarter was extremely fast-paced. Hawthorn kicking the only 2 goals of the quarter, the reason being Adelaide missed several opportunities because our backline was just so solid. Battle, Sicily, Scrimshaw and Hardwick, they basically played perfect games. It was amazing to watch. Our transition work was absolutely elite tonight. Some of the passages of play, especially in that second and third quarter, were borderline perfect, and it was led by Scrimshaw and Battle from half-back. They were both dominating their one-on-one matchups, making the right decision, absolutely perfect when it came to their disposal, and yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better game from those two. In the third, Sam Butler was running towards the footy, attacked it hard, laid the hip and shoulder, and yeah, didn't lead to a goal or anything, but yeah, just set the tone for the rest of the quarter. He ended up with 2 goals and 9 tackles, absolutely deserved. He was one of the best players on the ground. He had the highest fantasy points out of any Hawthorn player, so yeah, he's definitely getting a spot next week. In the last quarter, Impey took 2 massive marks, which really set the tone and kept the momentum for the rest of the game. One of them was going back with the flight, which is super courageous and almost borderline stupid with Thilthorpe coming your way. But yeah, he was absolutely massive in that last quarter. Scrimshaw had another couple big wins. Newcomb kicked his goal, then Wetter was running and bouncing in the forward line, looking like prime Buddy Franklin. He kicked 3 points in that last quarter, could have had 3 goals, and yeah, this kid is a gun. The Hawks basically played a perfect game the whole way through. After the first 2 minutes with those 3 quick goals, yeah, you could tell the tone was set from the very start, and yeah, there was no looking back. In the midfield, Newcomb and Ward absolutely dominated. Newcomb had 28 in a goal, and Ward had 31, and easily a career best game. They dominated, they were working hard, everything just fell in their lap because of their work rate, and yeah, it was just outstanding to watch. One of the best midfield games I've seen from the Hawks this season. I think it's safe to say that the Hawks officially have the best backline of the competition, and it's not even close at this point. Battle, Hardwick, Sicily, Scrimshaw, Impey, Amon, Barris. You can't ask for anything more. They played a near perfect game. Battle in that first quarter had 10 touches. Scrimshaw, the whole night, I think that was Scrimshaw's best game for the club, for his career. It was outstanding to watch. Every time it went his way, he just did the right thing. He took the mark. He won the contest. He beat his man one-on-one, and it was great. Sicily also with 21 and 9 marks, and yeah, Hardwick also with 21 and just a ridiculous stat line. It's amazing. You cannot argue that this is not the best backline in the competition, just going off the last 2 weeks. Sam Butler, the kid's an absolute star. He's as tough as nails. He laid the most tackles on the ground tonight with 9. He had 15 touches and 2 goals also, and yeah, like I said earlier, that big hip and shoulder contest, it created that 50-50. It was huge. This kid is tough. He's only 22 years old, but his hustle and his tackling is some of the best in the entire AFL, and that's not even an exaggeration. Every time he lays a tackle, it's hard too. Like, there's no just holding on, create a ball up. It is a hard tackle. You're going to get dropped on your ass, and yeah, you're going to be sore the next day. Absolutely outstanding. He was, like I said earlier, the highest rated fantasy out of the entire team. So yeah, Sam Butler, you were not going anywhere, mate. There was trade rumours during the week about you looking to leave. I don't think so. I guarantee you Sam Butler is going to have a season like Josh Ward did. Josh Ward had 20 plus in the 2 finals last season. He had about 9 plus tackles as well, played a great game, and then that led on to his amazing 2025 campaign. I think Butler is going to be the next one to break out next season. Josh Weddle. This kid isn't a future superstar. He is a superstar. Coming back off injury, going straight to the wing. Believe it or not, he's actually playing out of position right now. I know he's a utility, he can play everywhere, but coming back from a long injury stint and moving on to the wing of all positions, which is one of the hardest positions to play on the ground when it comes to the cardio. Doing what he did is ridiculous. 15 touches, 1 goal, 3 points all coming in the last quarter, 7 marks, 8 score involvements, and yeah, he takes his team to the next level. I think from now on he's officially a wingman / forward. He can go down back. He probably plays his best off half back, running off half back, but our backline's too good right now. Yes, he'll go down there if we really need him, but We really don't. We need him more on the wing and more up forward. He is elite. Every time he goes into the ball, he's dangerous. He took a few bounces in that last quarter that led to him kicking a point, and he looked like a prime Buddy Franklin. He genuinely looked like a Buddy Franklin. I'm like, let's be real. Keeping it in the forward line, Jack Gunston, 5 goals, 3, 16 touches, 7 marks, 10 score involvements. He looked like a traditional key forward, leading out, taking chest marks, and he could have had a serious bag tonight. 5 goals, 3, and he probably could have had 8 or 9 goals. The Wizard looked super dangerous early. 2 goals in the first quarter, finished with 2 goals, 4, 13 touches, 6 marks, 9 score involvements, and 18 pressure acts. He was elite tonight, one of his best games of his career. If he kicked 4 or 5 goals, he would have been considered one of our best on, but still played really well. It was probably our best game this season, easily our best team game of the season. I don't think anyone really played a bad game. Impey was quiet, but in that last quarter, he took 2 big marks to set the tone. Chol was quiet, but he still had opportunities that are going to eventually convert. Hopefully next week he kicks a few, but I really have nothing bad to say about this team right now. Now, looking forward to next week against the Cats. We versed them earlier in the year, only one matchup this season. We lost to them by a kick, and we definitely had the game late. We just made a few sloppy errors. Now, I think we can definitely win this. We can definitely make a grand final this season. It's crazy to think about. It's finally happening. Like, we've been thinking about it for the last couple seasons now, and it's about to turn into a reality, which is so exciting as Hawks fans. I'll definitely be making a preview video on the Hawks and Cats the same way I did with the Crows and Giants games. And Hawthorn FC YouTube channel. If you're watching this video, comment down below. Let me know how I did. This is a very exciting time for the club and all fans. So any little bit of extra support would be grateful. Thank you for watching. Comment down below your 3 best on ground from last night. I reckon there's a batch of about 7 or 8 players that could fit into the 3 vote category. And it's going to be super tough to predict this one. Also, comment down below what you think the margin is going to be for next week's game. I think obviously the Hawks are going to get up, being a biased Hawthorn supporter, but it should be a good one nonetheless. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for my preview video on the Hawthorn Geelong preliminary final.